Cindy Voigt. I'm one of the nurse practitioners at New Kingdom Healthcare. I thought I would just come on today and briefly explain one of the common lab tests we order called a complete blood cell count. So this test basically looks into the three different types of cells you have in your blood. You have your white blood cells, your red blood cells, and your platelets. With your white blood cells, those can be elevated if you have something infectious going on. So often if you're coming in ill or with a fever, that's why we're checking that. It further breaks it down into the types of white blood cells. So for example, one of your white blood cells is your lymphocytes. If that's elevated, likely there's something more viral going on that antibiotics won't help you. Whereas if your neutrophils are elevated, likely you need antibiotics and it warrants further investigating with something like a chest x-ray or checking your urine for signs of infection so we can get down to the source and treat it appropriately. Another type of cell is the platelets that helps you clot or heal from a cut. Often those are just transiently elevated, so they can be high for a short time if you have battling a cold or if you're anemic. So we don't worry too much if that's just a little elevated, but if it's really high or really low, then again, we do further investigating or get you to a specialist there. And then the last type of cell is your red blood cells. So red blood cells carry your hemoglobin, which carry your oxygen to get out to the tissues. So often we're testing this if you come in more pale than normal, more tired than normal, if you're having heart palpitations or your heart is racing a lot, because that'll tell us if you're anemic. It further breaks it down into the quality of your red blood cells. So, for example, if your red blood cell shows that if it shows that your red blood cells are small and pale, then likely you have iron deficiency going on, although it could be other kinds of anemias. So again, it just further tells us if we need to do more investigating so that we can get you healthy again. So I hope you're all staying well. Have a good day.